Why, hello there, everyone, to the next part of the intro to a new series known as The Race, me versus Logan. And in the first part of this intro, I left on a weird note saying I needed to get redstone. And since then, I have done probably way too much, out of episode work. So, let me just give you a recap on what I've done. And if you're wondering about that sword, I killed one of those special enchanted mobs. And it dropped this, and now I have this. And I opened a few lucky blocks, and got this nether star. And that's for a different thing. And I took up farming, I did get the redstone, went a bit dungeon raiding, and got all this archaeology stuff, and I've also mined a whole lot of cobblestone, so now I have all this, and this, and this is where I stored all the cobblestone. Now here's the main part of why I've been grinding so much. It's right in this crafting station, right there. That there is a quarry. And that is what we're going to be focusing on this episode. So let's get to it. Now, one thing I know about quarries is to actually use the quarry, you need to set the area, which requires one of these things. Which I already have the materials for, as obviously shown in the other chest. Which is right here. So we're going to take this stuff, take the lapis, and we only need 4 things because it's like in a cube shape. And we're going to take a few sticks, and we're going to craft them. Here, and nope, and there. So now we have the landmarks. Now what we're going to do with these is go and try and find a reasonable area. So let's not place that down. Another thing, I have a bat morph because I killed a bat, and you probably saw that in the last episode, which most of that I can't remember. So let's go find a reasonable area to place this quarry. And let's get ready. Also, in my village, I discovered this. Didn't see it last episode, but now I see it this time. And we're going to be having an episode on that later, too. But for now, quarry. And this right here seems like a good area for a quarry. So let's place it down. The quarry at 5 will keep 2 chunks loaded. Quarry needs power, which is another thing I needed all that materials for. So now we're going to place down the generator. We're just going to place this here, and we're going to power it up. And now that's powering up. Now it's mining the blocks. But first, it's going to place all these things, which is then going to start mining the blocks. And yes, this is creating some lag. Now, once this starts creating, we need a chest. Did not think about that. Okay, so I went and fixed the quarry up a little bit, just added a few chests. And now I want to move on to something different. I want to move into witchery, but right now we're waiting for Logan to go to sleep, because he's on right now too. Normally, if there's 2 people recording, that sort of messes with things, but we found our way around that. Because we both want to get things done at the same time. So let me just grab some water from the well, turn into a bat, and let me show you what is included in this next part. Because as I said, I want to get started in witchery, which requires a few things. First, the witch's oven, which is causing some lag. Yeah, the witch's oven. And the reason I want to start making these is to eventually get into poppets. But that's eventually, as I said. So in order to get poppets, like say the death protection poppet, let's go over here. In order to make this, you need diamond vapor. Which for diamond vapor, you need oil vertrin, which needs foul fume, which needs to be smelted in the witch's oven. But anyways, it takes a long time, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, we need to first start farming, second, start witch's oven, which I believe is I do this and then this. Do I right click it? Hold on. Anointing page. Yeah, there we go. The witch's oven. And now we're going to fill this with water. Because we should. Okay, this thing needs a ton of water. And we need to plant those seeds. And now we've done that, so let's take a farm of all 4 types of plants. First that, and then these, the snowdrakes. And then we're gonna take water artichokes. Needs to be placed in water, okay. Forgot about that. Guess we can take one of these slots with then the belladonna. And might as well throw in the genetically modified carrot. Yeah. So here's our little mini farm here. And next on the list is to take this. And right now we need to create Mutandis. So we gotta wait for a mandrake and get Exhale the Horned One. So we need to smelt down some oak saplings. Which we can do, we just need to get some oak. So let's start vein mining oak trees left and right. First one, we're gonna get a few oak leaves, might as well vein mine these. 1. And this is gonna be a while, isn't it? Okay, so things are going kind of slow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and craft this watering can, which I know for a fact Logan already has. So this will bring me to a more even level with him. Even though I already got that quarry set up, which has already given me a huge advantage. Sorry, Logan. I play too much Minecraft. Okay, turns out the blood moon has risen. So, I can't go to sleep. Well, we're in quite the predicament, aren't we? So now, here are the 10 steps to focusing on not being bored while all evil is breaking loose on your world. First, try to sit down in the corner. If that isn't helping your boredom, try something else. Stare at the furnace. That always helps, right? Just that warm light that I can't use right now. Because the blood moon is here. And that has cut off my electricity bill. Next, craft something. Crafting always takes your minds off things. So you might as well do it. Third, go out and fight. Honestly, I'm too weak without my items, seeing as I was killed by a witch when I tried to go out. So, that will not work for me, but it may work for you. Fifth, eat if you get hungry. Grab your nearest stack of food and just gnaw into it. And those are 5 tips on how to keep away from boredom while all evil is breaking loose on your world. Come back next week for the other 5.